Barnel Anderson. I am a lead teaching artist here at eXchange, and I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, born and raised. And something that I would want people to know about me is I am a lighthearted, caring individual. My background in training as a dancer started out as a little kid watching videos on, the television and mimicking the dancers that I saw dancing. And then once I turned 15, I went to a performing arts high school, and that's where I got my first ballet, tap, modern, hip hop, jazz class. So yeah, that's my start. My favorite thing on TV that I was dancing to would have to be, and for those who know me so very well, Beyonce. Seeing her dance and just exude this like confidence and connect with the music in a very particular way, I was bewitched by all of it, and I could not get my eyes off of the TV. I was so like invested in her movement quality and trying to mimic that. It brought me so much joy just to like watch Beyonce dance. It's so silly to say, but like Beyonce is like idol, and honestly is why I am here today. My favorite form of dance would have to be all of them. I do have a closer connection with hip hop and with contemporary dance. I think there's something very different, but something very similar that they all have to offer. And there's something that you can learn about one style of dance that will actually connect to another. There's something super amazing about investigating all styles of dance and bringing them into one style if you could. I think the first thing is walking in the schools early in the morning, because sometimes it's hard to get out of bed, and the teachers bringing the kids to the doors before they enter the space and just seeing the excitement. Like you can feel the energy and you can see the excitement on their face. And I think that is one of my favorite things about eXchange and being a teaching artist and being a lead teaching artist. It's just being able to share joy, excitement, and these positive emotions with one another. I think another part is being able to create these amazing dances with the students and seeing them come to life in these dances. I think I can speak for most people. I think we all love being in this kind of like dreamlike state and being able to kind of like live in worlds or fantasies that bring us joy. And I encourage them through that. I bring this kind of like dreamlike world into the space so that they can really express themselves and feel good about the way that they're moving. Sometimes it can be hard to express yourself and do the things that you find fun because there's always going to be judgment, but allowing them to really feel free and create a judgment-free space that helps them to feel confident. And I encourage them to do that. And when they do that, they bring that into the dances and they bring that into the space all the time. So the theme for this year is A Whole New World, Be the Change. All the teaching artists as a group came together and thought about some themes that could really resonate with the kids and also resonate with us, because we're going to be going through the process together, and we came up with that idea. And the funny part about it is it was kind of based on the Aladdin song, A Whole New World. And we just all like cracked a big smile. We started joking, started laughing, and we were like, yep, this is the theme. This is right. It just felt right. Last year was Philadelphia Soul, and we focused on a lot of artists in Philadelphia who gave back to their community and who we could learn from, and kind of represented what it meant to be, you know, from Philadelphia, and what it meant to kind of like have a soul for the city that we live in, the love for the city that we live in. Before that was We Persist. So we wanted to talk about like persisting, really fighting for the things that we want in life when we feel down, you know, being able to rely on one another and build each other up, and, you know, persevere through things that we might feel can weigh us down. The themes are kind of like evolving, but they kind of all come back to kind of like a similar theme, which is change. Being able to look at the world that we live in, think about all the things that we could see evolve, change, and how we can be a part of that evolution and be a part of that change. I want to be like Christine Cox. Ever since I was a little kid, watching, you know, those Beyonce videos and mimicking the movement, I knew that creating work was my passion, was my calling. Being able to sit down and piece together movements into a work, I think that's like my ultimate dream. And honestly, being like Chanel Holland as well, she has her Chocolate Ballerina company, and being able to work so closely with the two of them and see how much passion they have for what they do and how hard they work, it's so inspiring. I look up to the two of them. I think they are incredible, super powerful, and yeah, they're just amazing women that I look up to. I can't pick a favorite song. It's so many. Oh my goodness. I feel like the classic Crazy in Love. And everyone knows that song. Everyone knows that beat. Crazy in Love has to be one of my favorites. And then I think Love Drought is another favorite of mine. It just feels so otherworldly. It feels like you're almost ascending from like this plane of existence. And I just love that atmosphere that the music creates.